Hi folks, Nella here with Ghost, and we need your help. Ghost! Okay, it's very polite of you to thank them by bowing, but maybe wait until I've asked for the favor first, eh? Um, okay, now for the favor. Sorry, she wasn't doing this the previous 6 times I've tried to do this video, so it kind of caught me off guard that she was all of a sudden bowing. um, So, the favor. Yes, I need your help. If you can help. If you're willing to help. It'd be greatly appreciated. I need help with asking the right questions to this girl. Um, I'll try and explain a little bit better than that, because that sounds a bit woo out there. But she's not that woo out there. I mean, there was an Ask My Characters Anything tag this time last year. I have been writing. Da, 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 da. Sure, you'll see this later because I'll read from this. And writing the story that Ghost is part of. But I'm running into one big roadblock. She doesn't like using her words. I'll get an idea of what her emotion will be, or facial reaction, or body language, but absolutely nothing that is going on in her head. I have no idea what's going on in there. All I'm getting is a bit of emotion, bit of body language, and a lot of giggling at my expense. So, I thought, well, maybe I'm just not asking the right questions. And that's where the favor comes in. If you're free, if you can spare a moment, please ask this girl some questions. So I can actually get her to speak and not just laugh at me. Ghost and her best friend slash companion slash KO here, who is staring at me at the corner of his eyes. That is mildly creepy. What the heck? They live in a magical space in the woods. I don't even really need to preface this by magical. It becomes pretty obvious. I'll describe the space in the woods. To enter the space in the woods, you have to look for the patch of the forest or the woods that doesn't quite fit. Might be there's a patch where all of a sudden the trees are a different type, or there's just kind of like a feeling that they don't belong, or there'll be a bit of, kind of like a shimmer, as if, there's like heat rising up from the ground, but there can't be because it's a forest floor, it's not hot out. Or, and this is the more common way that you can tell that this is a way to get into the space in the woods. It's the part of the forest that doesn't belong. There'll be a patch, and if you look closely, the trees and everything seem a bit desaturated. As if, like, they're from a different place where the lighting conditions are different. And it's kind of weird, actually, that that's the most common way that the entrance into the space in the woods is seen, because the actual space in the woods, once you enter it, is all about color. It's all about color. I actually worked on some of the coloring stuff for it, and let me just show you how insane the color is. Ta-da! Are you seeing all that? Like, all of that color, all of that. Everywhere. Just everywhere. Yeah, so that is the space in the woods. Ghost and KO live in as they call it, their cabin in the woods. It is not a cabin. Um, they use cabin because that's the word that they hear humans use to refer to like buildings that are homes inside of like forests and stuff. It's not really what you'd think of as a cabin. I don't even know what it looks like, but it's changes position sometimes. Sometimes it is in the ground. Sometimes it is up a tree. It is never on the ground. It's either in or above, not on. And if it's not on the ground, that can't really be called a cabin now, can it? But still, cabin is the word they use. Cabin is the word I'm using for it, though it does not describe it. I guess other little things. This has something to do with Ghost. Not sure if you can see. It's kind of a staff that staff I had made out of clay. I actually made it up for Almond, but that she didn't like it as much. And I'm not sure if you can see, but it's actually like a blue with brown spots. Because it was done with glazing, so it's chemical reactions, and I'm pretty sure I did it just in brown, and then there was one layer of blue, but it ended up doing this weird kind of mottled thing. The lighting's really weird because this is propped up in a weird way, so I have no idea if you can actually get the color well, but whatever. You get the idea. It's a weird little staff thing. It has something to do with Ghost. I don't know what. There's another thing that has something to do with Ghost, and I don't know what. This is the other has to do with Ghost. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's in scale. I don't think it is. I don't think it's in scale, but it could be. It could just be this massive thing that has something to do with her. Please help us if you can, because I really want to know what is up with this. What is up with this? And I want her to stop laughing at my struggle to figure out her. Because it's not funny, gosh darn it. Okay, bye everyone.